What's up, guys? It's Nate from Famous Racing Customs. Just sitting here, day off, enjoying a cloudy, kind of cold Saturday. Been working a tiny bit on the Peterbilt. Not much for an update. I mean, you know, still looking at things online and trying to figure out everything I need to order so I can get things get supplies and just some stuff ordered so I can start customizing this truck. Kind of have a start of a plan, and basically it'd be like, I guess, because I'm gonna do as much custom work as I can, so I'm thinking like, if there was like a custom shop just for big rigs, kind of like, I know they had that show Trick My Truck, but I think that was more, they got the trucks up and running good and, did these awesome paint jobs, fixed the bodies on them, but, I kind of wanted to take that one step further as if it were like, a regular car custom shop, but for big rigs. You can do, just things like with the motor. I guess if I give you an example in the video, so here's my engine. Which I realized is stamped right here on one of the, I believe that's a valve. These are valve covers. I'm assuming they're valve covers. I mean, I don't know what else you would call them. But it's a 3406 cat engine, according to the molding. Or I guess the closest thing to a 3406, mold-wise. But, to save, I guess, time and money, Cat puts everything together and everything just gets painted all in one go, and so you have, your engine, all your details, your intake, your turbos, I mean, everything gets painted in Caterpillar yellow. So what I wanted to do was, like, if in real life, say a guy bought, had an endless amount of money and he bought a big rig and he wanted to customize it like a car. Well, obviously there would be upgrades and polished pieces and so not everything's going to be one solid color. I'm thinking about the transmission. I'm going to do just like a regular car transmission, like the 265 there. It's got a silver transmission, so I'm going to do silver transmission, probably a flat black oil pan. So basically just the block and the head and maybe a couple other pieces will be yellow. But like I said, done like a regular car engine, not just, well, here's probably the best example right there. You got some polished pieces there, you got a little bit of yellow, some more polished pieces. Haven't figured out if I'm going to paint the, I believe it's the oil filter. So, or it's a filter of some sort, whether it's oil or a fuel filter, I don't know. But, so yeah, I'm going to kind of go that route. And then I was looking at some other pieces and I found, this is the old hood from the 61 Impala, and it had these nice little body lines in there. So, and it's got a little point on it, and I just happened to be messing around and was thinking, use it with the body lines, to kind of give the truck a visor using the hood. you know, and whatever I'd have to do to make it work. And there goes the body. Oh, Lord. Not having luck with this desk. Things like to fall off when I'm playing around. So let's do it like this. Make sure it's on there nice and safe. So yeah, basically, you know, go through, find out where I like it, you know, probably somewhere around in there, you know, but I think this would make a pretty good visor for the truck. So I'm going to go ahead and use this as part of the visor. I'm still going to have to order some styrene so I can fill in the gaps on the side, because, you know, it's just thin. So yeah, that's it. I thought about chopping the cab and the sleeper, but you know, the cab looks fine. You know, I'm not gonna mess with it too much. I'm gonna add the visor. Like I said, it's not gonna be 100% custom, but it's definitely not gonna be 100% box stock. So the other thing, I have, very basic mock-up, and I know I'm not gonna be using these tires once I order my rims. And I'm hoping that I can find some nice low profile ones which will lower it down maybe a few scale inches, but I still want to go lower. So I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to try to scratch build a new front end for it and modify the rear axles, or if I'm just going to modify the whole suspension just to get it down, because I mean it sits way up there. But I still got to mock a few other pieces. There's a step, fuel step, or yeah, there's steps right there, I believe, or a step, and then, you know, my fuel tanks will go back here. So, but yeah, that's where I'm at right now. You know, like I said, not much of an update. You know, just a little one. Oh, when I bought the truck, the Peterbilt, I also found this case, and I really like the case. You know, for not being an actual mirror on the floor, you know, that thing shines just like a mirror. But now I got the '65 Chevy under glass, and the backdrop, actually, it's kind of funny. You know, here's the case, or the box for the case. You know, it's a crystal clear display case, and you know, I got it for $9.99. But to get the backdrop, all the backdrops are on the box, so you just cut the backdrop you want. So, like, you know, if I wanted to, I could change it to that one, or that one if I wanted to. I don't think I really, maybe that one, just because it looks like a garage, but I don't know yet. I kind of like that one. Looks like an old shop. And, you know, like I said, you know, $10 and not being a real mirror floor. I was actually trying to go for the checkerboard, but this worked out nicely. Out of that 32 or 34 Ford pickup Lindbergh kit, it came with some tools and that jack stand right there. So I got the truck up on the jack stand to kind of show off the underneath a little bit, you know. So, but like I said, it's under glass, so it doesn't get dirty, and I don't mess with it and things start falling off, because it seems like every time I do a video on a model that's already completed, something's falling apart, something's falling off, or, you know. So I believe I had, when I did the video of the completed projects for the Chevelle, or I had done a video actually for the Chevelle and the Dart. Well, in the video, I was pulling the hood off, and the trim piece for the hood came off with it. So I think I scrapped that video. I don't think I showed it, because I think I ended up just doing the video on the 65 Chevy. So, you know, the Camaro's still sitting there, still deciding if I'm going to use those rims or not. I might order a set of custom rims that I think will match the style a little bit better. I mean, I still like it, but I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know about those rims. So, you know, I might save those rims for something else. I don't know. We'll see what happens. 32 Ford still sitting there, waiting to get done. There's the 34 pickup still sitting there. The General Lee still sitting there. You know, one thing at a, well, you know, I got 3 projects that are unbuilt, and, you know, I think I'm getting to a stopping place on the Peterbilt for right now. So I might start getting into fixing the 32 coupe right now. Well, not right now, but, you know, very soon. So as soon as I get that done, and I gotta order some pieces off for that too. But anyways, hope everybody's having a good weekend. Thanks to all my subscribers. You know, I'm getting more and more every day, man, and it's great. I love it. Big Boonsky and Scale Car Models. Thanks for the comments. You know, you guys are helping out with your comments there on the Peterbilt. I do appreciate it. You know, like I said, the pictures are for guidelines. You know, it's not like I'm basing my engine off of those ones. I'm just basically really just trying to figure out how I'm going to plumb it. And I don't really think there's all that much for wiring, because I know that diesels use glow plugs, not spark plugs. I don't really understand how they work, other than the diesel engine basically makes power from its compression, and I don't think they fire like spark plugs. I may be wrong. I don't know. You know, like I said, I'm not a diesel guy. You know, I've never worked on a diesel. I've never built a model with a diesel engine, so this is all new ground to me. And you know, I keep going online and looking at pictures and try to find schematics and try to learn as much as I can about these diesel engines, which they're really quite interesting, you know, on how they work. If I understand the literature correctly, you know, it's real interesting, you know, the feat that these engines basically pretty much unchanged for all these years. You know, yeah, the technology gets better, but the same basic principle is there. It's not like, you know, gasoline engines, where it's not only technology, but, you know, some of the basics kind of change after a while, you know, just how you're working on them, you know, the clearances that they allow you, you know, they change all the time, you know, the type of metals that they use, and stuff like that. And you know, natural aspirated, turbo, supercharged, you know. But for the most part, I mean, like I said, if I understand my literature correctly, the basis of the diesel engine just hasn't changed, and it's quite interesting to me. So, to say the least. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks for letting me ramble on. Oh, and Big Boonsky, you are correct about the line across the sleeper, but the cabs don't have, so that makes me fixing the body just that much easier. Thanks for the heads up on that. So, and as you can see, I really haven't touched the body. I got a little dirty, but you know, I'm gonna worry about the body when it gets to that point. Right now, it's I got the heater on in my house. It's 65 degrees in my room. It's probably 50 degrees in the basement. It's like 45 degrees outside. So it's just not good painting weather, as it were, right now. So, but anyways, again, thanks for listening to me ramble on. This is Nate from Famous Racing Customs, signing off.